Hey, it's a title card for the show, and I don't have a proper intro yet. Yay.
Spyro 3!
Ah!
This is my favorite.
Yay.
Welcome to Spyro
Why
3.
is a ninja?
This is a Ninja Rhino. Welcome to Spyro 3. This is my favorite Spyro game. This is one of my favorite games of all time. Like, and you can tell that because I have 117%ed
I am confused.
a previous save file.
I see.
You get 100% for just completing the game, but if you do everything,
What's the maximum amount you can get?
I think it's 117. Oh,
That's
right.
such an awkward number.
Let's just do dear old Spyro Head.
Spyro.
This game is so great. I adore this game. I don't know why. It's just so good.
I
An
feel
evil
the
plot.
same way about you.
Aww. Aww.
So who's
happy
the
to
bad
watch.
guy in this one?
The Sorceress.
Okay.
She's like a big dinosaur-looking fucker, and she wants to steal all the dragon eggs to take the magic away from the dragons.
I don't understand, but okay.
Well, like, I don't feel bad about spoiling this. No, it's, so, like, apparently the dragons used to live all over the world, like, including in the realm that the sorceress was in, which is now referred to as the... Oh, that's Bianca, by the way.
Cool.
She's cool. They used to live in the realm of, it's called the Forgotten Realms. She used to live there, and... Fucking good one. The dragons used to live there, and they brought magic with them. And when they left, all the magic disappeared, and the sorceress was like, well, shit. So
I'm now just a lady with a weird stick.
now she's gonna steal all of the, she's stealing all the dragon eggs to bring magic back to her kingdom, but she's...
Is she the bad guy? Is that...
Who, Bianca? No, she is the sorceress's apprentice.
Capture the eggs, Your Highness. Every last one.
Excellent. Maybe you will amount to something after all.
This game's...
she's mean.
Go, guys.
Yeah, she is. I actually really like the like. Everyone thinks Ripto is the best Spyro villain. Personally, I really like the sorceress. She is mean, like
just
evil.
malicious. Yeah.
Particularly her like. You find out how she's gonna bring the magic back, and
It's gonna like involve
it's
killing
bad.
babies.
It's bad.
It's involve killing babies.
I don't want to say.
Cool, we're spoiling the entire story, except...
Well, that's not really the story. Well, okay, that's not.
Yeah, it's
That
the
may
main
actually get
thing.
explained, like, right here. By this very purple-looking dragon.
You'll have to go.
Yeah.
Nobody else can fit down the
I'm
hole.
so, like...
Very high saturation purple dragon.
And Hunter's here to help, too, because, of course he is.
Yeah, because he's hunting.
Yeah. Like, I'm excited to see Spyro 1 and 2 remastered. Like, of course I am. And they've shown off a lot of that. But god damn it, I am so excited to play this game in the Reignited Trilogy. Because that means I get to play as the other, like, 4 characters that are available. No, 5. 5 characters. Because this is the yeah, I'm so excited.
You excited, boy?
Yes, I really like this game. I'm also excited because, like, well, there are 5 playable characters in this game.
Yeah.
Wait, no. 6. Including Spyro, there are 6. So you can play as Spyro, a kangaroo named Sheila,
Yeah, I know about
a
Sheila.
bird called a penguin called Sergeant Bird.
That's amazing.
His
Bird called Sergeant Penguin.
sure. A yeti named Bentley, a genetically altered monkey named Agent 9, and you can play as Sparks.
Nice.
And you can also play as Hunter in, like, specific, or, like, in sort of, like, little challenge things.
Are they like specific levels that you have to play as certain characters, or
There
is it,
are,
like...
each character gets a specific level, except Sparks, he gets 5.
Okay.
There's one in each hub world. In each hub world, you get a different one of these new characters, and they have a level specific to them. And from there, they show up in like challenges that you can do around the levels to get
Nice.
extra dragon eggs. So yeah,
Sweet.
and we have found our first egg.
Ah.
Oh, she can't fly.
Oh.
Yeah, the baby dragons are just gosh dang adorable.
You're gosh dang it.
I try. Now this is we're playing as opposed to the last one. We're actually playing my old disc, you know, the one I've had for many years.
Many moons.
If this glitches out at any point,
Flame age.
we know why.
Because
Thank
it's
you.
scratched as shit.
Yeah. Oh, the L2 and R2. I cannot wait for full analog stick camera movement. I'm so
That would be
excited.
great, wouldn't it?
Hey, look at Bianca. She comes in on a rainbow.
Cool.
Yeah.
You're the one in charge of rescuing the eggs, huh? How sad.
Why is she being bad?
Because she's evil, technically, for now. She works for the sorceress and is there to intimidate you. She helps steal the eggs. Because she believes the sorceress will teach her how to use magic.
But she won't.
I mean, technically she does.
Dubious sounding, but okay.
I know. Haha! Now let's go actually finish this level.
Gunther, no. Gunther, no. Gunther, no. Gunther, no.
What?
It's a reference to Adventure Time.
I figured how many shows have a character named Gunther. I can think of two.
Different Gunther than you're thinking there.
I can think of... Oh, it's the... I know the one you mean.
The little
It's
branded boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can think of two shows that have characters named Gunther in them. And they're very different shows.
What are the two shows?
Adventure Time and Friends.
Ah, yeah.
Because Friends has
Yo, Spyro. I
Gunther
just
in it.
found one of those portal thingamajigs that leads to a different world.
Thanks, Hunter. You're doing a great job.
Hunter, no.
Hunter, no. Okay.
I saw something shiny in that cave.
Yep, thanks,
But
bro.
there was like
Thanks,
there's
bro.
like a moment where he's like, use the concentration charm I meant to teach you.
I meant to teach you.
Yeah.
Doesn't he, like, become... That was a weird episode. I remember that.
It was like it was supposed to be the origins of the crown.
Ah, right, yes.
Because it was giving you lore based on what the world was like before the current era. Before
Yeah.
the Mushroom War and all that.
Coltrane. What? It was a cat. Fuck. There was a... In, The Simpsons, there's that
Yeah,
episode...
Coltrane that died like almost straight away.
It's the episode where Lisa keeps getting,
New kitties.
new kitties and they keep dying.
Yeah.
And then she gets Snowball 5, but calls it Snowball 2.
Technically, I think it was
It's-
Snowball 9.
No, it was Snowball 5. They said
yeah.
in the episode, you'll be Snowball 5, but to save on buying a new ball, I'll just call you Snowball 2.
And then Principal Skinner's like, and she's like,
Isn't that a little, it says something, and then, like, she's like, I suppose you're right, Principal Tanzarian.
And he's
Lisa?
like, Lisa,
Snowball
Snowball
2.
too.
That is
This
one
is
of
beautifully
that is
done.
one of the better new Simpson episodes. I gotta admit,
I don't even consider that a new Simpsons episode.
it
really.
is like anything past season 10 or is a new episode.
So 50% plus.
Yes, anything past season 10 is when they kind of went not so great anymore.
Yeah, you know what?
That when the episodes became more miss than hit. Let's put it that way.
I think that was just hard because they were just fitting so many stories into one episode.
Kinda. I think it's more they stopped. The Simpsons stopped being
Premises
about.
started being pretty convoluted.
Yeah, the Simpsons stopped being about an average family
Yeah.
and started being about cartoon characters.
Well, started to be about the Simpsons.tm.
Yeah,
Copyrighted by Fox.
like they did that a bit from season like 9 and 10
They still had a
onwards.
couple
but...
of good ones.
Oh, totally.
But, like,
There-
and they had a couple that actually did really address some serious things.
There are some very good newer Simpsons episodes, but that's the thing. They are the newer ones. They're not. Like the classics are the classics for a reason. That's what I'm gonna say. You know, they aren't all great, but
I used to just binge watch it. On Saturday mornings, I used to just binge watch it.
same. Because like there was a channel over here that did like
it's the Fox
Saturday and Sunday mornings, like
Just-
5 episodes of The Simpsons.
Not
Like,
even 5 episodes. Like there'd be like 3 hours of The Simpsons.
yeah, no, I remember that. It was great, and my mom got.
And you'd have school
mom-
holidays, and it would be like Simpsons school holidays.
My mom actually used to really like The Simpsons, and then I fucking would watch it non-stop because of these fucking marathons they had, and now she absolutely hates it.
No, my mom always hated The Simpsons. It was something I would watch with my dad.
My nan did not like The Simpsons and didn't like me watching it, but my mom was like,
I
she
think
was
it
being
had
cool.
crude humor.
Yeah.
I'm late for a dinner party at the Tiki Lodge, and the portal to my
Ah!
Okay.
We found a bug.
Found a bug! Found a bug! That's a favorite.
That's
Family
fantastic.
favorite.
Hey, I found Liam. Oh my god, he left One Direction. Yep, that looks like what
Liam is
Liam.
the one who left One Direction.
I know.
Is Zayn.
Okay, fine. I mean, we found him out here in the wild, so he must have
Liam's
left.
the one that's gonna marry
I see an egg at the
Harry.
bottom of this.
Of course he is. Okay, so we now know how to swim.
Niall's the one who had to get braces.
Did he?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, see this? Spyro, I've got a special task for Sparks. Meet me back here later. That's, so you have to come back there after you've beaten the world boss.
Okay.
I know this game so fucking well, inside and out. The only thing I don't think I've done in it is get all the skill points, because
I think probably it's
A lot of them-
120%
a
total
lot of, yeah.
once you get the skill points.
Probably. A lot of the skill points revolve around getting, like, high scores on challenges that are stuff that I don't want to...
Challenging.
Stuff that I don't want to do. Like the skateboard tracks and like, beating a speedway in under a certain amount of time and shit like that.
Yeah.
Stuff that I will probably do to get platinum trophies in the Reignited trilogy, but
Yeah.
have
I was
no
about to
interest.
say, you're probably doing
Have
it
no
for
interest in
Reignited,
doing right now. You know?
Yeah. They were just a thing to do because you could do them.
Yeah, they would unlock an epilogue, which was pretty cool. But and actually, the epilogue for this game is part of the inspiration for the story of the fourth game that nobody really talks about. But I figured that out because, like, if you get 120%, I think, and you read the epilogue, the very last page is Ripto and Nasty North getting together to talk about the Spyro problem.
Yeah.
And the plot for the fourth game originally, before it got absolutely mucked up by just being unfinished,
Yeah.
was gonna be Ripto and Nasty North teaming up to fuck with Spyro.
So what was the story after all?
Just Ripto coming back with no explanation and stealing away the dragonflies. It was meant to, like, he mentions Nasty Nork. He says, you know, something about that nasty Nork. But, yeah. What am I? I'm missing, like, one gem.
Yeah, it was definitely had to be a case of tell, don't show.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. There we go. 400 to 400. And look, there's Sheila.
Yay! Well done!
Spyro! My, how funny to see you here.
Why is she in a cage?
I haven't seen you
Is that
So,
because Moneybags is a cunt?
kinda. The sorceress has been having trouble with the natives because
I
she's
see.
taking over.
Yeah.
And in each of the homeworlds, there's one who's been particularly nasty. In this case, it's Sheila. And so you have to pay.
Disobedient, I guess.
And so she's put them in cages and paid money bags to watch them.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, if you
And
give
then-
him money, he'll do whatever.
Yeah, he is, you know.
He's
He,
Moneybags.
he holds no great sweat. His money. He's
Yeah.
motivated by money.
Like that guy with the speech impediment in Star Wars.
Oh yeah, Benicio del Toro's character.
Yeah.
Fucking what's his name?
I don't know. I don't think they actually really mention it that
No,
much.
he has a name. I just can't remember what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
He was a
but-
good character. I actually would like to see him in more Star Wars
I
stuff.
hope you
Yeah.
appreciate this favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After
Shitty
all,
Australian
I'm just
accent, but
doing
I'll take
my
it.
job.
Boom!
Ah, she kicks her.
I love Sheila.
Fucking-
We're gonna play as her now
Yay!
because doing the critter level, they're called.
I love it because Spyro's not even shocked. He's like, yeah, that's 100% what I would have done.
I love how she doesn't even look like a kangaroo. She looks like more like that.
She looks like a
And all of a
mouse.
sudden you're late.
Like, you ever see that old Looney Tunes cartoon where like
Yeah,
they
where
have
the kangaroo is like looks like a giant mouse.
Yeah, that's what she looks like. And personally,
Exactly what
I
I was gonna
love
say.
that. I love Sheila. She's one of my favorite Spyro characters.
yeah.
Totally underrated, but,
Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried up.
Is that why some of the
Dried
portals don't
Yeah.
work?
Yeah.
I love it. She's a kangaroo who lives in the Alps.
That's amazing.
I know.
I gotta get back home and do some damage control.
I gotta get back home.
Come
It's
visit
like
anytime
it's
you
someone
like.
who's like doing too British of an Australian accent.
Yeah. May even be a British it's either an American trying to do an Australian accent or a British actor trying to do an Australian accent. I doubt it's actually an Australian. And if it is,
Australian.
I am so sorry.
Now,
we don't
an
sound like
Australian
that.
version of an Australian accent is what you get in Thai.
So now we can go to Sheila's Alps.
Nice.
An Australian version. You're right about that.
Yeah.
The Australian version of Australian accent is everyone in Thai, the Tasmanian tiger.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You beauty!
Okay.
Thanks again, Spyro. Now I have to find out what that nasty sorceress has done to my home while I was...
Oh my god, it's so British, I can't.
I know.
I'm so mad.
Well, she does live in the Alps, you know. Hi, Sheila! Billy the Mountain Goat. It's the three Billy Goats McGruff.
Yeah.
Billy, you know, you gotta go help the Billy Goats. I love how they could have made a level based on Australia, but they're like, nah, let's put a kangaroo in the fucking Alps. Let's do that.
Fucking sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
Makes tons of fucking sense.
I do love Sheila though. She is fun to play around with.
Seems
She
very
can,
fun.
She can double jump, and her main attack is just kicking things.
Just watch out.
She like reels back on her tail and kicks stuff.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome. Hey man,
You can get up really
Pete the
steep
Mountain
cliffs
Goat.
with this one with your double jump.
Thank you for the double jump.
Double jump.
Boing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so if you press X just as you hit the ground, she does like
You
a
get, like, a
super high
extra
jump. I have played this a lot. Like, a lot. I played it, like, I think this was one of the first games as a kid that I ever played the full way through. Like,
Wow.
100% it.
That actually means a lot.
Yeah, it does. And I recently did it again, for something that I am still working on, I promise.
The first game that I remember finishing was probably like Pokemon Yellow.
Fair. I still have not finished that.
But you've like finished Pokemon games before.
Yes, I have never finished... I never finished Yellow, Red. I got really close to finishing Gold, but I never did. I never finished Ruby. I think the first one I actually finished was Diamond.
Yeah, that's about right.
And then after that, I have finished every game that's come out since.
Nice.
Other than, and you know, on this channel we're gonna finish Leaf Green, even if it is randomized. But that'll be my
we'll finish it.
that'll be my first time finishing a, I guess like a first gen game. You know, like a game based around the Kanto region.
Yeah.
I'll do it again for fucking Let's Go Eevee when it comes out, but you know.
Yeah.
I
mean, that's a quote unquote first gen game.
It's a 7th gen game, but it's seventh generation of Pokemon, not console. But it's a 7th generation Pokemon game, but it's Kanto. It's based in Kanto.
Yeah. It's based on the story.
Listen to these
it's
fucking nerds talk about Pokemon and Spyro.
While we play Spyro.
I know.
Y'all are nerds.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like one of those things where it's like, it's basically, I don't know if that was you who said it, but it was basically like, it's not a rehash, but it's like, basically like a remake.
It's a reimagining.
Yeah,
like
reimagining of Yellow.
That's the fucking name on everyone. That's the word on everyone's fucking lips in the game industry these days. No, don't remaster it, just reimagine it, or like remaster.
Like, can you imagine
reimagine.
if it had way more like stuff you could do?
Yeah, like fucking the Reignited trilogy is a reimagining of Spyro 1, 2, and 3.
I thought that was like a full-on remaster.
Well, to remaster something is to take the original and make it sound or look better.
I thought a remastery was as opposed to a remake. I suppose, a remaster is just like editing something, whereas a remake of something is like making it from scratch again.
Yeah, plus it's a different studio working on, like the Insane trilogy. It's a different studio.
It's not like they don't still have the files though.
Technically, so like from what I understand with the Insane trilogy, they had like the original like geometric layout or something. Yeah. So they sort of rebuilt it from the ground up, but they didn't have like with Spyro. They made a system called Spyroscope, where they basically have the original game running underneath it, and then like rebuilt it over the top of that.
Yeah.
It's really interesting how they went about making this game. Toys for Bob, hella underrated company, you know?
Yeah.
Like, most people just know them as the guys who made Skylanders and the Madagascar games, but now they are the peeps who have brought Spyro back.
Spyro.
Well, technically they brought Spyro back before, but no one liked it, except me and, like, a large majority of children.
I think a lot of people liked it. I think it was just that, like, the people who didn't like it were a lot louder about it.
Yep. I still like Skylanders. It's not perfect, and it's
I think
not...
you're allowed to like it as its own thing without the context of everything else, though.
True. I consider it both its own unique series and a part of the Spyro franchise.
Yeah.
You know,
It's just an alternative universe.
I like to think like the first 3 games are a bit more Spyro-y, and the ones coming after that are kind of their own unique thing.
Most of the problems I've sort of understood people to have is that like they just don't like the designs.
Yeah, a lot of people hated how Spyro looked. Personally, I got used to it, and eventually started to really enjoy it. But particularly in the later games, he looked a lot better in the later games, and he looks. Hi, Nan. I think like my Nan was still alive when when I was playing this game. I'm pretty sure there was a case where I found that egg, brought her in and went, "Hey, look, that's you."
That's adorable.
Yeah.
I don't call any of my grandparents anything other than grandma and grandpa. So.
I grew up with my mom and my mom's mom. She lived with us, and like everyone just told me. I guess everyone just told me to call her Nan.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
My
like,
dad's parents are my grandma and grandpa. That kind of thing. I don't know. I guess they wanted to differentiate.
I just call them grandma and grandpa, but I call them like grandma. And then first name.
I call my grandparents, my dad's parents, grandma and grandpa, and then my mom's parents were Nan and. I don't really have a name from her dad because we weren't super close to him growing up, so he's either Tom or Grandpa Tom.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
I can't call him Pop. I don't appreciate that name for some reason.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
Calling someone Pop without the context of Nan sounds weird.
Yeah.
It's always like Nan and Pop, but you don't really say Pop.
We are missing one gem.
I mean, my great-grandparents were called Mama and Papa.
Fair. That's cute, honestly. I think that's cute. Mama, Papa.
Mama, because her name is Mari, so...
Her name was Mari?
Yeah, like Marie, but said Mari.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know if we're being funny this episode, but
really.
at least we're talking a lot.
At
least we're kind of talking a lot, which is, probably a good thing.
I think we're saying less about the game than usual.
Other than me gushing at the start.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like, usually we say... I have to say the levels are definitely, like, not as... I guess, like... Don't have as much to look at.
Well, we've only been through one so far.
I think that's probably why, it's because, like, it's just the starter level.
And it's not even fucking... This isn't even technically the starter level. This is just, like... I prefer doing the critters first, because that means I unlock them for later use, you know? Like,
yeah.
Because, like, the first level that you go to, or the first level you're meant to go to, has a challenge where you need Sheila. So, it's just better to get her out of the way first.
Yeah.
I feel like that. Like, and
it says level complete.
Yeah, I got everything now. So, I'm a go.
You killed him.
Yeah.
You killed that seagull.
I killed him.
Killed him.
Whee! I designed a nice little tartan kilt for him.
He has been killed.
He has been killed.
We're really
Yay!
Oh gosh.
Don't worry, that's fixable. Like,
yeah, I feel bad. I'm just really sleepy.
You're doing great.
I'm sleepy all the time now though, because it's just a lot.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
It's just because it's
That's done.
I have a long uni day today.
You do. You're actually like on break between
I'm
class.
I'm 2/3 of the way through the day.
Oh boy.
I only have a lecture after this, but.
Yeah. How long does that go for?
2 hours.
Okay, cool.
I finished at 6.
Just making sure. Okay. Cool. How much longer do we have?
I don't know. Probably like 40
okay,
seconds
well,
lower.
that's...
Sorry in advance, guys. I was very boring this episode.
No, you were fine.
I was kind of only halfway.
Okay, well, I'm calling it there. That is all the time we have for this episode. Welcome to Spyro 3. We are looking forward to playing more of this. I know I sure as fuck am. I love this fucking game.
It is actually really cute. I like it.
So, if you liked it so, maybe think about leaving a like or commenting, subscribing, or just watching some more of our stuff, because that'd be real cool.
That'd be heckin' neat.
Until next time, guys, please do what we're trying to do and take care of yourselves. We love you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye!
3, 2, 1. Hey! We actually made an episode in time.
Nah.
Woo!
I mean, realistically.
I know, but that's still really cool.
Bye, guys.
Bye.